Time now to take a look at the American League All-Star rosters. John Shambi, Rick Sutcliffe, Nomar Garciaparra inside our Baseball Tonight studios. Here are the starters in the American League side. Mike Trout, Adam Jones, Jose Bautista in the outfield for the American League. Cabrera, Hardy, Cano, and Davis on the infield. Davis, the overall leading vote getter in Major League Baseball. Mauer is the catcher. David Ortiz is the DH.
Once again, the fans did an outstanding job putting together both of these rosters.
Here are the reserves now, and you look Edwin Encarnacion, a reserve as far as DH. You got Manny Machado, the 21-year-old on the team. Jason Kipnis having a brilliant year. Prince Fielder, and the catchers Jason Castro and Salvador Perez.
Guys, you know, a lot of times it's not the starters that determine the outcome of the ball game. A lot of times it's the guys that play the last 4 or 5 innings, and we're looking at them right there.
And you got on the pitching front, you have Rivera making his 13th All-Star team. Only Warren Spahn has made more. Joe Nathan is there. Felix Hernandez, some first-timers. Max Scherzer, who could be the starter. Justin Masterson. Hisashi Iwakuma having himself a tremendous season. Who jumped out at you in terms of guys who are not on this team?
Well, I just saw when I looked at those reserves, just one third baseman and Manny Machado, who deserves to be there. But Josh Donaldson of the Oakland A's not being on that list either. I mean, the Oakland A's are in first place, and they only have one representative right now, and that's Bartolo Colon. Josh Donaldson is probably the best player on their team right now, or playing like it, and the reason why they're in first place.
When you think about pitching, there's no question that Justin Verlander is an all-star. He has been for a long time. One of the special things in the game of baseball. But if you put his numbers up next to James Shields, you wouldn't know who the all-star was and who wasn't. James Shields with only 3 victories right now. A lot of times, guys, it's not how you pitch or when you pitch, it's who you pitch for. James Shields with only 3 victories right now, not going to the All-Star game, but he's performed like one.
Continue on that third base theme. Longoria and Beltre both with beef, I think you'd have to say, at the third base spot. Both
a lot of depth there in that position.
Yeah,
well, and one thing too, guys, there's still a week left, and we know that injuries happen, things can change. Some of those guys are going to get in.
That's a great point by you, Rick Sutcliffe. For Rick and Nomar Garciaparra.
First time
that over and over
ever
again.
been said.
I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us inside the Baseball Tonight studios.